Now, of course, I don't think Bobby really deserves any hate for, doing interviews with the likes of Yachty and Drake, nor should Yachty and Drake receive any backlash for choosing who they do interviews with. What up, YouTube? H-Dog going to be talking about Bobbi Althoff, which, if you don't know, she's been getting a lot more attention recently for doing interviews with the likes of Yachty and Drake, but it has come with its own fair share of controversy, to say the least. With a lot of sentiments, wondering, well, why is Drake and Yachty doing interviews with someone who's outside of hip-hop and not a podcast collective that's within hip-hop? And granted, there's a lot of them that I could see, possibly potentially a good reason why they wouldn't do an interview with certain ones. I would be curious as why they wouldn't do an interview with someone like Nori from Drink Champs or $1 million worth of game with Waldo and Gilly. And the reason why I point out them two podcasts is because you really don't hear Nori, embroiled in controversy, nor do you be hearing about Waldo and Gilly embroiled in controversy all the time. As far as I know, neither Drink Champs or $1 million worth of game really be having issues with artists either. And there's artists like Drake or Yachty that may not want to do interviews with certain people because they may come off as being a bit too messy, trying to say, oh, what's your thoughts on Rihanna being with A$AP Rocky or whatever. And it could be a reason as why they won't go to certain ones, because they may want the tea spilled. And there's others that they probably don't have a good personal relationship with, and other personalities is probably embroiled in a controversy. So when it's stuff like that that happens and people wonder why they go on the outside to get an interview, Drake did an interview with Barstool once and people was questioning that, alongside the interview with him and Yachty going to Bobbi Althoff.
You have a lot of followers.
What about being grateful for what you have? Like, how do you feel about?
I'm grateful for what I have, but my goal is to be bigger than you one day.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that will happen?
Huh?
Do you think I can be? How'd you get so big?
I don't really know.
Why do you think people like you?
I don't know. I do not know.
When did you learn how to walk?
What?
When did you learn how to walk? Weren't you in a wheelchair?
Oh. Okay. You're firing off questions without answers.
When did you learn how to walk?
When I learned how to walk? Probably when I was like, I don't know, like 6 months or something.
You went from being in a wheelchair to walking. I saw you walking here.
It was an acting. I was on TV at one point. On a TV show.
You portrayed someone who sits in a wheelchair and you don't sit in a wheelchair yourself.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but obviously, like, it's acting, What else you want to talk about? What if you could hook me up with anyone, who would it be? Like, who would you see me being with?
Who would I see you being with?
Yeah, if you could like link me up with anyone, who would it be?
Beyonce.
Okay, someone else, because Beyonce is married.
Why do you know that? You follow her closely?
Everyone in the world knows that. She's married to
Jay-Z.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Brushed up on your facts before this one, eh?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, pick someone else.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I would love to see you at a Pizza Hut takeout one day in 5 years, as you're getting your fucking Bentley with your Chanel shades on. I'm like, what the fuck, Bobby? That's you? You're like, it's me. And
I'm not gonna say that.
Huh?
I'm not gonna say that. But you can continue.
Okay. Would you it's me?
I'm not gonna say that. Please don't put words like that in my mouth.
What?
I'm not gonna say that.
Say what? What's up? You wouldn't say what's up?
No.
Oh, you wouldn't say it's me. You'd just be like,
I wouldn't say that.
oh, sure.
Please don't do that to me.
Do what?
Don't say that I would say that. I wouldn't say that. You know I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. You wouldn't say that. We're just meeting.
Okay, I wouldn't say that. I would like the record to state that I wouldn't say that. Don't laugh at me.
Okay. Okay. I am.
Okay. Why are your teeth so white?
Why are my teeth so white?
Yeah. Are they real?
Really mine.
You grew them yourself.
I pay for them myself.
Do you have veneers?
I do have veneers.
That's why they're so white.
Well, you're pretty smart.
Now, of course, I don't think Bobbi really deserves any hate for, doing interviews with the likes of Yachty and Drake, nor should Yachty and Drake receive any backlash for choosing who they do interviews with. One reason why they probably would choose to do interviews with Bobbi is because they know Bobbi probably don't be in the mix, like they don't be involved in any type of drama with her platform, or don't really have any personal issues with certain artists. If you look at some other big name ones like Joe Budden, even though like his podcast don't really be embroiled in controversy all that much, he has had times where he's bumped heads with artists in the past.
Then I would
I
take
don't
it like
care about the business part.
That's the
I care
problem.
about how Yachty feels.
I'm telling you how I feel. I am
You're giving
happy
me-
every day.
Wait, say that again.
Happy. I am happy every day because life is moving in such a positive way. I can't get slowed down.
So maybe he has been media trained. This is a very media trained answer that I'm getting.
Not a media.
All right, so let me
answer.
respond
It's
to what
just
you're
how
saying.
I am.
Okay, let me tell you about how humans are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Feelings are fickle. What that means is they come and they go. Nobody is one thing forever. You cannot tell me, you would be lying to tell me that as a young man, how old are you?
19.
In this industry, in this music industry, in the music business, you are happy 24/7. That is a lie.
So-
that is bullshit, and I refuse to have somebody tell me bullshit. I want to have an honest
So when
conversation.
you come
He's a
from
positive guy.
a college dorm room with no money, okay, you scamming credit
Which is
cards,
all college dorm
and,
rooms.
and you ain't getting no play with no girls, you're not getting, you have no clothes, you have no car, and you come to having 3-4 cars, you got millions of dollars, $500,000 on your body just to wear, and any kind of clothes you want, any hoes you want. How could you be upset?
Because I don't think that's where your values lie. That's why.
That's
why.
where you have a problem.
That's why. And all of the rappers, and I don't want this to come off like old nigga mad shit.
But it is.
It is.
It is.
Okay, so let me erase that then. My number one objective with speaking to you is to understand, right? The other day, I said some things on this show, whenever that was, and when I watched it back, I thought it was harsh. I'll be honest. I thought it was harsh, number one, because of your age. I thought it was harsh because I do believe that there's an entire community of hip hop that y'all are in charge of, right? So, is that sounding old guy mad still?
No, it sounds like you know you fucked up and you're trying to bring it back.
I ain't fucked up.
What
Wait.
you said? Let me you started the conversation. You said first, okay. You said I'm signing Capital, correct? And then you said that you basically discredited Capital for everything that it has in hip hop.
Capital's trash.
Now you know Migos is signing Capital.
Good for them. But Capital didn't find Migos. So don't tell
They
me
didn't
about
find
them.
me. I'm signing QC. It's a joint venture. We use them for
I know how
partnership.
this goes.
Okay.
I know how this goes.
So
Shout out to your team.
therefore-
Y'all are doing great.
Okay.
When I
so
shit on
therefore-
Capital, I'm shitting on
okay,
Capital.
but Capital has shit to do with me.
I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Wait.
Same goes for Charlamagne, who's had personal issues with certain artists before. Now, granted, his platform, The Breakfast Club, has never been embroiled in controversy either. These are academics who I shouldn't even really have to get into how many controversies he's been involved in within the last year. On top of him having personal issues with certain artists. Now, even with that being said, it don't stop certain artists to want to go on academics' platform to conduct an interview, but there are certain people who are the upper echelon that may never, and I mean ever, go to academics' platform, and that could be, a few of them could be Drake and Yachty. And it's certain artists that if you want an interview with the likes of Drake or with the likes of Yachty, you kind of got to keep your nose clean. And also, I would like to point out that we do live in a different time and place where if someone wants to do an interview, they could really hop on one of the big streamers platforms like Casa Not, for example. Who knows? Maybe live streaming interviews may be what's next in terms of how an interview can evolve in the future. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Till next time, it's been H Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.